Hello, everyone. Retro Robbie, we're live. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone had a great weekend, and hope everyone had a great Monday as well. And we are live for our good old penny hunt. So we got Justin Lavina in the house. How's it going, Justin? And we got the great old Pulsar 861 in the house. How's it going, Pulsar? So let me add some names to the list here. So we got Justin Lavina and Pulsar 861. There we go. And we got the great Space Viking. How's it going, Space Viking? So we are live, and we got the good old penny hunt going on today. It might be a quick episode. We only have one buy-in today, so then that is Space Vikings. So this might be a quick episode tonight, but that's totally fine by me. So let's go to the good old vault here and see where everyone is at right now. Oh, there we are right there. So we got Douglas and Hunter both with 8. We got Justin Lavina with 7. We got Dagger with 5. Poor Man Stack with 3. And Cubs Fan and Space Viking each with 2. Looks like Space Viking almost has 3 points. So that's where we're at. That's the rest of them right there. So you check your name out there, see where you're at. There we go. So Justin said he'll buy in. So there we go. So we got to buy in. So at least go for a little while. So just going to check one more thing here, just in case I missed it, because I always get one late buyer, but I'm not seeing it. So, all right. And we got King Kyle in the house. How's it going, King Kyle? Let me add his name here quick a minute. GK XLE. So there you are. We are added there. So there we go. And I think we got everyone. We'll get started with Space Viking. And of course, we can't forget the good old end of stream giveaway here. Of course, it is our good old Buffalo copper round there. So there you go. 100% copper there. 1 ounce. There you go. That's the Indian head as always. Because SD Billion keeps sending me the same coin. So I guess got to keep giving away. So just use the vowels if easier. So yeah, I usually do King Kyle. It's easy for me. All right, let's get going here. We got Space Viking with 2 rolls here. So let's get started there. Let's get my light going on here. And let's get going here. Looks like we got one ender that may be copper. And what do I do with my screwdriver? You know, I still gotta clean my office here. I can't find my MacGyver screwdriver. It is missing in action. I'm kind of lost without it. I got this other one here, but it's just not as good. So, all right, here, trying to get my light here so it doesn't interfere. So, are coin apps accurate? Well, it just depends. Sometimes they are. It just depends on what you're looking for. Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's some that are good. I use Coinoscope, and I like Coinflation a lot. Coinflation will give you the value of the melt value, because that's what I see it more as. And we got Justin in with 2 as well. So Justin with a 2 roll buy-in as well. So let's get going here. Let's go. Let's get going for Space Viking. Looks like the first copper of the night is going to be a 1977 Denver. Coinscope will just give you, it will give you the metal content and what it is, but it just depends on what one you're looking at. So I don't know. I kind of go with the red book. I like the red book. 1995. Looking for a DDO. Yeah, I haven't found really one that I'm in love with for an app. But if you have a good one, I always like to test them out. So let me know. Let me know which one you're using. And I can take a review of it. And some you got to pay for. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just like my books. I mean, I love apps, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I don't want to pay like 10, 20 bucks and find out it's worthless. So, it just all depends on what they offer. Here's 61 there. Oh, 68. My fault. 68. Looking for DDR. No DDR. But it counts as a point for Space Viking. I use CoinSnap, but it doesn't recognize my coin errors. Yeah, see, that's what they don't do. They don't do coin errors. They just tell you. And I've heard CoinApp really overinflates the prices. So I haven't used that one, and I know it costs money for it. Man, I can't read that one. What is that? 1990. No one cares about that. Oh. You need a retro Robbie Betty app. Yeah, if I had the time to make one, I would. But I don't. Oh, that's what the live shows are for. So looking for a double ear. You know, I use a book, and it's one of my best books I have ever used. If you're looking for airs, I highly recommend, King Kyle, this one right here. Strike It Rich. You can get this on Amazon. It's not that much, but it will tell you here, I'll shut my light off here. It will show you everything. Another good one is the Cherry Picker's Guide. Those are by far the best two books. I would start with this one here. It is easy reference. It will show you everything that has major, like 1971 Denver. I look at those, and it kind of gives you the average price of what they sell for. And it's pretty decent. Like that 72 there. It's quite obvious what it is. Oh, I recommend that book to start off with. Another good book, if you want to get more into details, is this book right here. And that is the Cherry Picker's Guide. It has everything that you want. This one's a little more detailed. So it's a good reference book as well. So these would be the two books I would recommend. The Cherry Picker's Guide and the Strike It Rich book. So that's what I would recommend. I would start off with those. Apps are just unreliable still. I haven't found one yet. So, no. Virtual Petty and junk wax packs. I already do that. I open up plenty of junk wax packs, that's for sure. And these are real pennies, so they're not virtual. No 82 there. That's my recommendation. I would start off with those two books. Two very classic books. Cherry Picker's Guide is a little more expensive. That's why I don't recommend that as your first book. But if you really get into it, that would be my second go-to book. So, yeah, a scope. Yeah, a scope is the best. What I have here works very good. And it only cost, well, at the time I bought it, it only cost like 25 bucks. I think it's now 30, 40. You know, inflation. The old inflation gets you. It's very easy app to use, and it will find everything you want. It's called Pluggable. So like this 1999 here, we're going to look for Space Viking on. And we're going to look for that wide AM and no wide AM, but it tells you right off for it. So you definitely need a scope if you really want to get into it. I recommend this one that I use, and I can use it for it's good for live streaming too. So there we go. All right, we got 282 sets out for Space Viking there. There's nothing in that first roll, so that first one's 3.1, second one's 3.1 grams. So that is 2 for 2 on the 82s. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So average 9 spot. We average 10 per roll. So good old 9 spot right there. Space Viking with a big old 9. And here comes his second roll. And Phil Alien's in the house. How's it going, Phil? Let me add Phil's name here as well. Phil Alien. Now there we go. And just in case I missed anyone here. It looks like I got everyone. So back to the scope we go. And it looks like we got maybe a copper ender. It's not 100% sure. Here we go. Now, Space Viking second roll. Now, here we go. And I haven't seen Douglas Hutton, so he hasn't given us his prediction. Unless I missed it. I always seem to miss Douglas Hutton, but I don't think I saw him. He's usually bright and early. Where's an 82 we need to test out there, as always? Oh, hope that helps, Mr. Kyle, King Kyle. I would go with the books first before I do apps. It's just, I don't know. I haven't found one I liked yet, so maybe someone will convince me one of these days that there's a really good coin app out there. But until then, good old-fashioned reading. Sometimes you have to read to get ahead in life. Oh. Alright, so this is the second roll here for Space Viking. Nothing's sticking out. We got an 83, though. We're going to look for a DDO and a DDR. And talking about DDRs, I'll have to show something here in a little bit. I was kind of goofing around on my computer here, rolling some coins up. And I brought some change in from home from the casino, and usually, they usually cash out, and when I go to the casino, I get lots of coinage, only because I put a 20 in and I get 83 cents back. So I usually end up with a lot of coins, and a coin came out of the casino machine, which normally wouldn't be no big problem, but I kept the copper pennies as always. And if there's any specific year I look at, and I found something interesting on 1994, so I'm gonna have to show it to you here. It's showing a double die, but man, it is like the smallest one. I don't know whether I can consider it or not. I might have to bring it up on the scope to show you guys. I don't know. I'm thinking of keeping it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth slabbing it. Flipping it. In Coin World, they use flips, aka they slab it. I don't know if I'm gonna, put a flip on it or not, but I have to let you guys see it. It's just so small. And what is that? It looks like 2000. Not even that coin's lost. And there we go. Justin Levine, a member for 22 months. I spent my entire free super chat budget on this. Well, thank you so much, Justin. Always a great subscriber and a great retro Robbie Rowdy fan. And, for the low price, you can become one too. And you get all the cool icons you get in our monthly drawings. So sign up for the Retro Robbie Rowdy Club. Oh, it's always a good time. There we go. And we got eBay in the house. How's it going, eBay? I'll add your name here in just a minute. Oh, good old Justin. And as a matter of fact, for all my Retro Robbie fans, I got to send out a newsletter to you or a chat about something that's upcoming for you. So look out for that. I'll try to do it this week. Since I know a couple of you are very close to a major milestone, and I got to add a new icon. So look out for that. I'm going to have my Retro Robbie Rowdy fans vote on it, as I always do, because my Rowdy fans are the ones that drive my show. We got 182 to test out here. 2.5. That is unfortunately a zinker. That goes in the spoils. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. So not the best 2 rolls in the world for Space Viking, but I'm sure he doesn't mind. He does get a free wheat cent from the bag of fun here. The fun of Royal Crown. Now, here we go. What we got going on there? Looks like a 49S. All right, 1949S going to Space Viking. Not too shabby right there. 1949S. Space Viking, I hope you're doing an album, my friend. So, hope you need that 49S. And we got 2 spins coming his way. Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? First roll coming in. We got 2 copper points. There we go. And here comes the second spin. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? Ooh, close, but another 2 points. He was flirting with that silver dime. Let me get Space Vikings pack right here. So there we go. And I got to find Justin's. There's Justin's bag, since he's bought in today as well. So thank you so much for donating, Space Viking, as normal. I appreciate you. And as he's a retro Robbie Rowdy fan. S stands for Scott McKenzie, eBay says. So, yeah, he was getting close to that. Up next is Justin Lavina. So 2 rolls for Justin. And then we'll do 1 roll for the end of stream unless we get another buy-in. Other than that, it's going to be a quick night tonight, which is totally fine. Let me get going here. Let me just check one thing here. I always got to check it here because this one doesn't beep at me like PayPal does. Here we go. 2 for Justin. Let's get a fine for Justin here. So here we go. Justin with a 2 rolls. So here's his first one. Let's go. Ooh, that one in the middle looks sus. Let's take a peek. I'm gonna pull that one out because the one in the middle looked really funny looking. Am I right or am I wrong? Well, I'm semi-wrong. 1968 Denver. It was old, just not old enough. We're going to check that back there, though. So 68 Denver there for Justin's first copper point. Oh, man, that is a toned at 93. Holy cow, that sucker has a purple tone to it. Here we go. Good luck to Justin. 1992. Always looking for that closed AM. Not a closed AM. Oh. Keep on going here. So unfortunately, it was old, just not old enough. I kind of can recognize my older stuff pretty decent. 2000 there, looking for a wide AM. Not a wide AM there. Keep on going. Oh, here we go. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I know it was a hot one here for me. Holy cow. I think Saturday got up to 93 here with a 101 heat index. Man, you think I was living in Vegas with Space Viking, but man, it was so hot here. And Sunday was just as hot. Ugh. Man, it's been one warm summer here without much rain. And it's funny because literally about 60 miles to the west of me, on the other side of Lake Michigan, they had over 6 inches of rain, and not a single drop came over here. 6 inches of rain they had in like Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but across the pond we had Zippo, none. El Zippo. It's been very, very dry over here. It's been amazing what a dry, hot summer it's been here. And it's so dry. My lake is so bad that I have to pull my boat out. I have to quit on my boat early on the lake because it's gone down so much. Hunter's in the house here. How's it going, Hunter? And Douglas is in the house. How's it going, Douglas? Add your names here after this roll for Justin. Man, these rolls have dried up very quickly. 1969 Denver. Gonna look for that no FG. There is an FG on there, unfortunately. Oh. All right. Here we go. That's going to do it for Justin's first roll. Man, not much in there at all. 3, 6. Only 6 copper points. Oh my gosh, we're drying up here very quickly. That's not a good sign. Justin with a 6 spot there. And let me add some names to the good old pile here. So, and Dagger's in the house too. Man, everyone's showing up late. So, Hunter, you got his package Wednesday. I'm glad you got your package, Hunter. Hunter B, the first one. And we got the good old Douglas Hutton. Don't call anything Douglas, because that's not been kind today. Unless you already called your shot, but... And Dagger cards. There we go. There is. Well, there's 2 people. So, someone, you or Space Viking is going to get the extra wheat cent, because whenever I have 2 or more, we do give away a wheat cent to the donators. So here we go. You gotta beat 9 to beat Space Viking, unless someone else buys in. So here we go. Oh, you still got one more chance. So let's go. Who's gonna get the extra wheat cent? It's gonna be Justin, or is it going to be Space Viking? Ooh, this roll does not look promising though. All right, let's go. Get some last roll mojo here. We're going to start out with a 75 Denver, though, so not too shabby. Hopefully we can get more than 9 for Justin. If not, Space Viking wins. And let me go back to the scope there. There we go. Oh, we got to find! We gotta find. You just don't know we gotta find. All right, I'm gonna bring it on the scope here. We got a state. We got a state penny here for you. It's like the Kissing Lincolns, but it's Kissing State. So here we go. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. We got Washington imprinted in this 1974 Denver. So very nice. There is a Washington on there. So I have not seen one of these in a very long time. So we do got to find for Justin. Oh, there we go. We got a embedded Washington in this 1974 Denver. Man, I haven't seen one of those in a long, long time. So congratulations, Justin. That's going to count as a miscellaneous find. Oh, there we go. Oh, explain what this is. Well, back in the mid-70s, there was a company that did not only a Kissing Lincoln, which I do have one. I do have a Kissing Lincoln, but they also did states. So they embedded in these states, all 50 states. There was embedded into the Lincoln. And they did this in the mid-70s. So the 74 Denver checks out, and that Washington checks out. So, yeah, it was a company that did that for a couple of years. And they also did the Kissing Lincolns, which I can't find it. I will find it here one of these days. So, but I have not seen one of those in a very long time. We got a miscellaneous find, so let me put that in there. The box has a miscellaneous. Well, there we go. And I think that's going to be our third miscellaneous find. Oh, there we go. So I mean, I haven't researched it enough. I can't tell you the company off the top of my head, but there was a company that made them in the mid '70s. They made these novelty pennies. They're real pennies. Don't get me wrong, they're real pennies, but they engraved different things on them. Kissing Lincolns. They did states. I've gotten one with the mosaic sign on it. So they come in different forms, and it was very popular in the mid '70s. So that coin checks out. So yes, the Washington State was added later by a company, and you could have collected all 50 states. Now it's even more fun to do it nowadays in live roll. So I do have a couple of the states. I think I got like Georgia. May have gotten Texas too, but you don't see them very often. You kind of see them on eBay once in a while. They'll sell them and they have like the little description of it. It was a novelty thing they did in the mid '70s. So, and we got a decent 64 Denver. Unfortunately, there's crud all in that corner right there, man. That's too bad. Another 64. 2 back-to-back 64s. Very nice. So, yes. Yes, the Washington State was added later, and they did all 50 states of them. Were they allowed to do it? I think they did it for 2 years, and I think the government kind of shut the company down. So, no, they weren't allowed to do it. But they did it anyways, and they got away with it for like 2 years, because remember, it's the 70s, you know. It wasn't instantly on internet, but they did it through mail order and all that, you know, because it was the 70s. So they eventually did get in trouble. I might have to do a video on that. Maybe I should do a video on that someday. I don't have the actual paperwork. Maybe I'll look on eBay to see if anyone's selling them. But you do find them once in a while, and we found one. And it's in good shape, too, for a 74. That sucker's in decent shape. It has some great life to it, so it hasn't been passed around much. So I think nowadays people don't even know. They just say, hey, it's a penny. And, you know, they just throw it into the wild because they don't see any value in it. You know, I think you could probably buy them for a couple bucks on eBay. Yeah, exactly. It was a gimmick thing that they sold through mail order back in the 70s. I'll have to do some more research on it. I forgot, like I said, I forgot what the company name was called. But they did it for a couple years. 73 to 75, I believe, was the time period. So the date checks out, though. And they're kind of collectible. I mean, is it worth more than a penny? Yeah, it's worth more than a penny. You know, it's probably, in that condition, probably worth maybe a quarter. Maybe even up to $1. Who knows? That is our find for Justin. Gonna put it out there for another minute there. The Washington State on there. And I think you beat Space Viking on the roll-off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 spot there for Justin. So that means he gets an extra wheat cent. As a matter of fact, since we found this miscellaneous find, I am going to get a wheat cent to the end of stream as well. Well, there we go. We are going to give away there. Let me put Justin's Washington one back. 57 Denver there, so normal 57 Denver. We'll give that away at the end of stream as well. That's a decent shape. There we go. Would something else to be on the lookout for? It is, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think I found 2 or 3 in my lifetime. It's very rare that I find them, but you do find them. It's an uncommon, I wouldn't say rare, I would say an uncommon find. So yes, definitely an interesting find, that is for sure. We got give Justin 2 wheat cents here. 1 for the win of the night. And 1 for his donation. So let's see what he's got here. First one is, ooh, that's an oldie. We got an oldie there. Look at that, Justin. 1927 Denver. Holy cow. That one you don't see very often. 1927 Denver. Man, how many those bad boys do they make? I don't remember. 1927 Denver. Only 27 million. That's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Considering in 1927 they made 144 million. 1927 Denver going to Justin. The second one is more common. 1942 Philadelphia. So 42 and a 1927 Denver going to Justin. And he gets 2 spins. Well, here we go. Good luck. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? First one. 10 wheat pennies. So we got 10 wheat pennies for Justin. Holy cow. He hit the big one there. So another 10 going his way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. A big win for Justin here. 10 wheat cents. Let's go through them all here. 1956 Denver there. That's a common one. 1956 Denver. That's a common one. 1955 Denver. So far all common ones. 41 Philadelphia there. 41 Philadelphia. 46 Denver. Yep, 46 Denver there. And we got a 46 Philadelphia. And another 1941. Yep, 1941 Philadelphia there. 45 Philadelphia. 44 Philadelphia. And we're going to end up with a 44 Philadelphia as well. So there we go. So all kind of common dates. But still, nice 10 wheat cents going to Justin. Congratulations, sir. Very nice. Man, you still got one more spin, my friend. Let's go. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? Oh, 5 more. Holy cow. Man, the wheel is on a roll for Space Viking. Justin Lavina with an additional 5 more. Oh, here we go. 5 more right there. Holy cow. Man, oh man, I think Mrs. Lavina is going to be happy. A 44 Philadelphia, a 58 Denver, a 45 Philadelphia, a 57 Philadelphia, and a 58 Denver. Some more common ones, but still very nice. Man, Justin's going away with 17 wheat cents tonight. 17. Good day to buy in, my friend. Oh, don't be sorry, Justin. You won. Oh, there we go. Congratulations. I'm going to show that here. You know what? As a matter of fact, we'll do a little disco party here for Justin. Holy cow. I'm going all disco-y for Justin here. You get hippie trippy on all those wheat cents. So there we go. So 17 wheat cents. And one more time, one more look at that Washington one right there. That beautiful 74 Denver with the state of Washington on it. Congratulations to Justin. We're going to have a party there. I'll add that to your stash. Actually, I'll send this out this week. I do have something for you, so this might be worthy enough to send to you, my friend. So we'll get that package out to you, my friend. Oh, there we go. Justin Lavina. There we go. Whoops. And, of course, now I got to go through all the settings to go back to my white light. Oh, come on, white light. Come on. Maybe I gotta go to this. No, okay. I got this light recently, and I still haven't figured out all the settings. Come on. Come on. White, white. Give me white. Give me white. You can't pick the color. You just got to pick the... There we go. Hey, there we go. Turn that down a titch. There we go. Oh, there we go. Justin Levine, the big winner of the night. And we got one roll left for the end of stream. So one roll left for the end of stream tonight. You get the points. I get the fines. Man, I wish I would have gotten that Washington one. I got to find those. I know I have them stashed somewhere. I just don't know where. When I moved, they got stashed somewhere. Oh. Here we go. Let's go. Last roll mojo for the end of stream. You get the points. I get the fines. So first off is a 76 Philadelphia there. It's going to count as a point. We got 84 there. Going to look for a double ear. No double ear. No. Keep on rolling here. No, I'm going to give you a you want it fair and square, my friend. That is a keepsake. You found it, so you get to keep it. 1998. Looking for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. Yeah, you should, Dagger, you should see when I ship Space Vikings box. The sucker is huge. I'm sure Space Viking has a ball when he goes through all his stuff. So ask Space Viking about that. Space Viking, I send to him. I usually send him a big package, and trust me, it's a big package. Space Viking does get a big one, that is for sure. 1996, and it's looking for the back here. As a matter of fact, after I do this, I'll show you my casino coin I got. And I'm pretty sure it's a DDR, but it's not a really good DDR. Hey, we're going to get a Canadian tonight, though. We are getting a Canadian tonight. So one Canadian there, 1984. That is 98% copper goodness from our friends up north in Canada. I appreciate your Canadian pennies. There we go. 98% copper goodness. That is a fine for retro. Oops. It should be not 821. It should be 83. There we go. 83 Canadians. And this is the 11th of the box. There we go. Here we go. Space Viking, lots of sorting, which is therapeutical for me. Space Viking, I feel the same way. I mean, I will spend a good few hours sorting cards, and I love it. I love it. I sort them. I put them in piles. I put them in binders. Another 82. It is therapeutic, my friend. I love it. Some people think I'm nuts, but I'm glad I'm not the only one that loves sorting cards. I should show. I mean, I got a big stack right next to me I'm still sorting out. Another 82 here. And we got Sal Paletta in the house. How's it going, Sal? And we got, oh man, we're going to count this as a fine, but I'm going to throw it back in the wild. Look how nasty. This is actually a 2009, and it is the Lincoln on the log. So I'm going to put on the scope here, but man, this sucker has so much road rash. We'll count it as a fine, but I'm definitely not keeping that. Yeah, it's so, look at this road rash. Holy cow. Someone was angry at this 2009. I don't see an extra finger. Even so, it's been all smudged up. So I'm going to actually get rid of that. But we will count it as a find. It does count towards the stats. That's our 27th, 2009. Wow. And the 6 of the box. Well, that's high for me actually. So there we go. We do gotta spend one night. This winter we will do a puzzle night. I'll put a couple of years in a bag and then we'll just pull them out. And man, another Road Rash penny there. 1980 Denver. Yeah, we'll do that one of these days. I promise you I will do that. I got to get my puzzle pieces together, and we'll do a couple years, and we'll throw them all in a bag, and maybe I'll do 2 of 1 year to make it even more challenging. We'll do 2 of 1 year, and then what I'll do is I'll give one away. I'll get it nice and framed for you, and we'll give it away. All right, we got 3 to test out here. He's short a finger. Yeah, you got Road Rash a finger, that's for sure. Hey, 3.1 there. Second one's a zinker, unfortunately. And the third one is copper. So 2 for 3 on the copper there. There we go. And 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 is going to be for the end of stream. So 8 points going to the end of stream tonight. I'll add 8 here. And I gotta add Sal. So Sal joined late, so add Sal's name. So good old Sal. There we go. I think I got everyone. If you've not spoken up, speak now. Forever hold your peace. I get to keep that Canadian penny for myself. Add it to my Canadian stash. There we go. There we go. Yeah, exactly, eBay. That was some major Road Rash. So there we go. All right, we're going to be giving away 8 points. We got the copper round right there as well. We're giving away 1 wheat penny there. So there we go. Very nice. So eBay speaks. Did I put eBay? Oh, yeah, I forgot you put in there, eBay. Duh, man. Should have added you in there earlier. All right. So I think I got everyone in. So I'd like to thank my buy-ins today of Space Viking and Justin Levine out with a big win today with that Washington penny there. So congratulations to him. So here we go. 3 shuffle rule here. 1, 2, 3, and good luck, everyone. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? Slowing down, slowing down. Oh, look at that! eBay wins it. Since he got called last, he ended up with the win. So congratulations to eBay. Let me get my good old sticker here. Get a new one here. So there we go. We ran out last week. I forgot. So eBay with the win. So add that to his bag, my friend. There we go. eBay gets it in. That's karma because I forgot to put him in, and he ends up winning. So, and I got his bag right there as well. So, congratulations to eBay. So there we go. Add it to a stash here. So thank you so much. Thank you so much all for joining me tonight. Just a quick episode, which is totally fine by me. Had some fun. Again, thank you for Justin and Space Viking for buying in. So we'll be back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. for the Vintage Card Hunt. We'll be back here next week at 7:30 for the Penny Hunt. So until next time, everyone, Retro Robbie saying, collect what you love, and good night, everyone.